Alright, well, as you can see, I have a chain and some forks hooked to my skid steer, and I'm gonna try to pull the race car off the trailer. I gotta lift it and pull it off because the rear end locked up on me last night at the race during practice laps called hot laps. So it doesn't look like I'll be racing this weekend, because if I don't get this thing torn apart and get the gears on order in the next 5 hours or so, I'm gonna have to wait until Friday for them to get here. But either way, it is what it is. We're gonna work out all the bugs, but at this point everything except for the roll cage and the body are gonna be 99.9% brand new. So how much more can go wrong on this thing? I don't have no idea, because there's nothing else left other than brand new parts. But we'll see what happens. The car ran much better in the practice laps than it did the entire race that I've shown where I wrecked. I was actually able to make it turn a little bit, not 100%, but a little bit. But I think part of it was just me still getting used to the steering and the setup. I did run quite a bit more throttle than I did at the last race. Still not 100% on throttle, but getting better. If we can just go a night or two without problems that are ending our nights, then it'll be much better. The carburetor was not getting fuel. For some reason, I have to dump fuel into the carburetor to get the car to fire. As long as I don't shut it off, it stays running. But when I shut it off, you let it sit for about 30 minutes and it doesn't want to start again. So we'll see. Let's see if we can get this thing off of here. And I don't really have anywhere to put you guys to hold this to film it, but we'll see what we can do. way. I'm trying to take it into the garage frontward since I can't put the skid steer. I could probably go to the front, pick the front up with the skid steer, turn it, pull it, but I'm just gonna get out and try to turn the wheel and then come back and get in, pick it back up, and see what happens. So stick with me. Hopefully I'm not punching holes in my fuel tank. Doesn't look like it. Let's see if I can start it and make it easier to turn the wheel. But I'm expecting it not to start. This is what it was doing yesterday. It would not start without me putting fuel in it. I don't understand it. I'm gonna have to call somebody and ask them about this carburetor. So, all right, I'm gonna put you on pause. These forks are not fastened onto my skid steer. They're just barely hung on there, as you can see. And I've lost them a couple times. It is what it is. But I'll put it back on real quick. And it didn't do too bad of damage. More damage has been done from tow trucks towing me off the track than anything. I just did that. It kind of popped back out. But the tow trucks ripped this wide open. All that. Wide open towing me. Tow trucks put this big old dent in here. Stuff, you know, part of racing. All right, so forks are back on. I've been using them for stuff that I did not at all design for them to hook up. I did not expect to be doing 3/4 of what I'm doing with this skid steer with forks. So these kind of little issues are not surprising to me. And oops, trying to talk to y'all and do this at the same time is kind of hard. So anyway, I just make do with what I got. I don't know any other way to get this down and dirty like it is. So, just doing what I do. I don't think the car's gonna move if I'm parked on top of the chain. So, skid steer's rolling away. I know I'm fixing to smash the shit out of this back bumper, because I'm not even going to try to chain it or put a pad behind there. As you can see,